4102 Pershing Avenue in Parma. I want to give you guys a first-hand look at this potential turnkey property pre-renovation. Let's take a look. I guess unusual updates, but also to highlight how well this house was taken care of. We have a nice covered front porch, so great outdoor space, but they actually installed what's called nature stone flooring. It's essentially weatherproof. It's tenant proof. It's very attractive, low maintenance. They wrapped the steps and the front porch around, restabilized and masoned and tuck pointed all of the brick around the front porch. So it's attractive, tenant proof, weatherproof, perfect for tenants, and more importantly, perfect for your investment property. We have a 3-bed, 2-bath bungalow. Great part of Parma. They're building a brand new high school right down the street. So you're gonna be walking distance to schools, walking distance to public transportation, bars, restaurants. It's a great community here, 7th largest city in the state of Ohio. I have had investors purchase and hold in Parma for years, and it is arguably one of the best areas to have a rental portfolio in. Every one of our investors has always taken advantage of excellent appreciation here. A lot of it's just a great community, good tenant base, high rent, great rental demand. This is a market that is heavy in first-time home buyers. And that's an excellent situation to be in when you're looking at potential increased values. It's an affordable market for families and home buyers, but it also helps maintain and increase values over time with healthy appreciation, with that healthy demand of owner occupants. Obviously walking around the exterior here, and some of the more important aspects of these turnkey properties are the big ticket items on the outside. We have basically a brand new driveway. It was replaced in the last 10 years. And with the driveway, the previous owners handled full exterior waterproofing. So as you can see, they backfilled with a lot of the stone and rock around the perimeter of the property. Brand new drain tiles, sealant. Essentially, they stabilized the entire perimeter of the house, preventing any water intrusion. This is a fortress. This is a $30,000 to $40,000 upgrade that's been completed in the last 5 to 10 years that you're never gonna have to worry about. A major component to any house, and stress-free ownership for the most part. We have a newer roof on the house that was installed in the last 2 to 3 years. Chimney flashing was updated. You have newer windows. Exterior siding's been painted in the last couple of years. So, all of the makings of a sound turnkey investment while we get in there and button up some of the finer details. Let's go take a look inside. So we looked at the outside and all the big ticket upgrades here, and this is ideally what I'm looking for with an investment property is outdated components, maybe not the best smell, but easy to get in, get out, cosmetic upgrades that really aren't too invasive and help us make the property shine. Here we're in the living room. We're going to have a full interior paint. This house is covered in wood paneling in a lot of the rooms. We're gonna rip out the paneling, repair the drywall behind it, and patch and paint with the rest of the walls of the interior. Getting rid of this panel is really gonna help brighten up, liven up this interior. Also too, we won't have any issues in the long term where it's starting to come loose and undone. And you can see they started trying to nail this through, but at this point it's already compromised. Guys, wood paneling, that's 70s and 80s. It's 2023. We're gonna make this place look a little bit more updated. We have older blue carpeting. I guess the color doesn't matter, but it's just older in general. We want hard surface flooring here. And again, what's great about this place is how maintained it's been over the years. So one of my favorite things to do at a house, and it really is like opening gifts on Christmas, is seeing what the hardwoods are underneath. It's a guilty pleasure of mine, and also because it's one of the most important aspects of a house is the flooring. And you can see here, beautiful. I mean, almost unscathed. These have been probably covered for several decades. We're gonna clean these up. We're gonna rip the carpet out. We're gonna rip the tack strips out. Light sanding, coat of urethane, and beautiful hard surface flooring for a low maintenance investment. So as we start walking through, we're gonna take a look at the first couple of bedrooms, bathroom to the right. As I mentioned, this house is littered in wood paneling. Really want to make this place brighten up a little bit, so we're going to start ripping out the paneling, getting this place painted, upgrading fixtures, upgrading switches and outlets, hardwoods, and making this place much more attractive for the next tenant and their family. We start getting through to the other bedrooms. Pretty similar. Wood paneling, old fixtures, hardwood flooring, pretty much the same. We're going to be in and out of these bedrooms pretty quickly. The bathroom, so this is one of 2 bathrooms. This is the main bath, obviously first floor. We're going to get in here, get some of this stuff replaced. We have old 4x4 tiles. We're going to put some nice vinyl plank flooring, new toilet, new vanity, faucets, some plumbing fixtures, get the place painted. Really a nice facelift with some fixtures and hardware. So we know kitchens sell. It's one of the most important aspects of a house, one of the most important rooms. And this house, it's got a little bit of a quirky kitchen. Chimney stack sitting right in the middle of the room. Stove is kind of sitting right in the middle of the kitchen. And it just really doesn't flow, and there's limited cabinet and counter space. So we're in a situation here where we're just gonna have to gut this and start over. With a lot of the major components on the outside already taken care of, it gives us an opportunity to come into this kitchen and kind of redesign it, transform it, make it more attractive and a little more functional. So we're going to gut the cabinets, we're going to kind of rearrange the cabinets, eliminate that window potentially, and wrap cabinets all the way around that back wall. It's going to have new vinyl plank flooring, new fixtures, new electrical in here, granite countertops, dishwasher. We're going to move the appliances around a little bit, let this kitchen flow a little bit easier, give people an opportunity to have a little bit of an eat-in space, adequate cabinet space, and some walkways in and out of the living room and the rest of the house. Let's take a look at the upstairs. The upstairs in these bungalows are nice because it's added space, added bedroom or 2, extra storage space, and really don't provide for a lot of maintenance. So we're in bedroom number 3, obviously with a little bit of these eccentric wall colors. We'll get a lot of that cleaned up. We're gonna paint this with our neutral color palette, clean up the hardwoods, new fixtures, switches, outlets. We'll be in and out of here and really give us an opportunity to focus on the first floor and basement. So we're in a pseudo bonus 4th room. It's a little too small to be considered a 4th bedroom, but we're gonna finish this up, spruce it up a little bit. It's gonna give tenants a nice little bonus room, maybe a walk-in closet, wardrobe room. As I mentioned, a lot of these bungalows, the 2nd floor gives a little bit of an opportunity to have some additional space and storage space. We just wanna make it a little bit more functional for the next tenants and their families. These rec rooms are one of my favorite spots in these houses. This really helps capture a higher rent. It also helps extend that length of tenancy. These finished basements offer an opportunity for a rec room, a family room, just added space or separation of space for families, maybe between kids and the adults. And it was really finished rather nicely over the years. Now, the rest of the house, we're gonna get rid of the wood paneling, but in these basements, it's perfectly adequate to have some paneling. I think it gives it a nice little rustic feel, a little bit of nostalgia. We're gonna upgrade the fixtures, take care of some painting, put some nice tenant-proof vinyl plank flooring throughout, really freshen this rec room up a bit. And it provides for a nice amenity. We have a large backyard, we have nice outdoor space, we have multiple bathrooms, central air, and a finished basement. This is really gonna help capture as high of a rent as possible, which is gonna help increase that cash flow for the next investor. So we're making our way into the utility area, and there's some outdated aspects here, but we're gonna get a lot of this freshened up. We're gonna freshen up the laundry area a little bit, new flooring throughout, we're gonna paint. We have a big electrical upgrade in this house that's necessary. There's old wiring, old outlets, old panel. We're gonna get all of that upgraded with new grounding. It's almost necessary with the remodeled kitchen that we're going to have to incorporate, but also provide us a more safe and conducive living environment for the tenants. We're gonna get rid of some of these old appliances, get rid of this old laundry tub. Looks like something out of a restaurant or a diner. Button up some of the plumbing. We have some new drain lines coming in. That's gonna be handled with the new kitchen remodel. And One of the most important aspects of the rehab here is we have a second full bathroom that needs pretty much a full remodel. We need to make this a little bit more private. You know, we don't want to have people just walking in and out of a second bathroom. So we're going to wall this off, kind of recreate the floor plan a little bit. New shower, new plumbing, box off the furnace and hot water tank. Make this more of an attractive layout, safe, a little bit more conforming. You know, things like rope holding doors open probably is not the most adequate, but when it's all said and done, we're gonna have a nice, fully renovated second bathroom and, you know, huge upside for a rental property as well. So we found an opportunity for a house in an excellent A-class neighborhood that was owned for several decades, well taken care of. We're gonna come in, we're gonna put our touches on this place, button up a few mechanicals, renovate a few very important rooms like the kitchen, second bathroom, flooring, paint, and this is going to be a highly sought after turnkey investment. Let's talk about the numbers. Market rent here is going to be between $1,500 and $1,600 a month. Tenants are going to be responsible for all utilities. Purchase price is going to be between $175,000 and $185,000, which is still going to allow you to capture some instant equity here. But as I mentioned earlier, instant equity, and more importantly, appreciation. That's what you're going to get in a neighborhood like this in a city like Parma. We're looking to get started here in the next week or two. This is going to be about a 6 to 7 week project. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out.